graduating with a BA Music. And so I'd like to kind of set a scene for you guys here. So the first song cycle that we're going to listen to is a song cycle by this man named Manuel de Falla. And he was a Spanish nationalist composer in like the 1900s. And so nationalism in music is not like patriotic nationalism like we think of today. Instead, it's basically everyone in Europe. They were like, hey, we've got some pretty cool folk songs. So we should, like make our classical music sound like those folk songs instead of all just trying to sound Italian. So that's what was going on at that time. And so Manuel de Falla, he made this song cycle with all of these folk songs from the different regions of Spain. And if you look in your program notes, the people that are online, I posted the program notes in the group. There's a little map that I drew. And you can see how each of the songs come from different regions in Spain, like some are in the south, some are further north. And yeah, so that's the first section. And let's see, oh yes, so it's really special to me, this song cycle, because right before I went to study abroad in Spain, Professor Rayford introduced me to the fifth song in the cycle, the Nana, which is just such a pretty song. And so I thought, this is a really cool song cycle. I'm going to actually travel to all these places. And so I did when I was in Spain. I had some friends who traveled with me. My mom came and traveled to some of those places too. But if you would like to talk with me about the regions and the song cycle, I have so much more information that I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with in the program notes. So I'm always happy to talk about it. Yeah, so we're going to begin. And this is Professor Brady McElligott. He's my lovely pianist.
Al pueblo fino en la tienda
now it's time for the next portion of our song, or of our recital, the middle section. So we listened to how Defaya was able to, capture the Spanish landscape through his songs. If you listen to the piano and read the program notes, there's lots of things he did in the piano part and also in the vocal part that kind of capture the culture of the different regions of Spain. So now we're going to explore how other composers did that. The first song I'm going to sing is one that I sang my freshman year. It's really pretty. It's by Granados, who is a contemporary of Defaya. So Granados, he wrote a lot of song cycles based on the Goyesca paintings, if any of you guys have heard of those. But he also did quite a few song cycles based on folk songs. So this song, the first one will be one of those songs. The next song will be, if you read the program notes, it just says Jota Aragonesa, because it doesn't really have an author. It's just a folk song, which is from the same region as the Jota that I sang in the song cycle. And then the last song, so we hear, from another contemporary, another Spanish composer. We hear one that's just a folk song. And then the last song we're going to listen to is from the opera Carmen. So it's written by Georges Bizet, and he's French. So he has a little bit of a different take, but you can still hear how he paints that landscape. So yeah.
Acaso yo existes atrevo con cualquiera, que me atrevo con cualquiera, y aunque me vean ustedes
So we explored the music in Spain, but now we're going to see how the music in Spain and the Arabic influences of the music in Spain influence mariachi music in Mexico. So this is my ensemble. We will introduce them after the first song, but enjoy. Oh, is it still okay, Grayson? Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, so that first song is called La Bikina, and it's basically, the gist of the song is there's this lady walking around in her bikini, hence bikina, and she just kind of like is uppity or something like that, and the people are just gossiping about her. They're like, why does she think she's so full of herself? But then they're like, oh wait, there was a guy that came and broke her heart and left her, so that's why she's being so like pretentious towards everyone else. So my ensemble is the lovely Joe Tapper on trumpet. Then we've got Cole Cribs on, he's playing the guitarrón part, which in mariachi music is like, it's a really big guitar that's super resonant, but obviously he's playing it on bass, which is pretty common as well. So there's Cole. We've got Ryan Ganabin, he's playing the vihuela part, which is a very small guitar for mariachi music that plays a lot more of the running and picking sort of notes. So there's Ryan. We've got Joshua Dimitri playing the guitar part on a guitar, so that's pretty cool. And then Sarah Carr is playing, she's playing the violin part, but this is a viola, so we're just gonna pretend it's a violin. We've got Joshua Boyle, he's singing as well and playing maracas. Okay, so this next song is a song that I grew up with. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a really fun song. The title is Se me olvidó otra vez, which means like, I forgot again, basically. And it's kind of like, picture a sort of Taylor Swift style vibe, maybe more like, maybe Drake, just like, oh, I miss her. I'm gonna stay in the same place so that she remembers me when she comes back. But then he realizes, oh wait, She didn't love me. She's not coming back, but yeah. So that's kind of the gist of this song. It's a sad song, but it's really fun to sing.
Probablemente ya de mí te has olvidado y mientras tanto yo te seguiré esperando. No me he querido ir para ver si algún día que tú quieras volver me encuentres todavía. Por eso aún estoy en el lugar de siempre, en la misma ciudad y con la misma gente, para que tú al volver no encuentres nada extraño y sea como ayer y nunca más lejano.
Probablemente estoy pidiendo demasiado. Se me olvidaba que ya habíamos terminado, que nunca volverás, que nunca me quisiste. Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise. Estoy en el lugar de siempre, en la misma ciudad y con la misma gente, para que tú al volver no encuentres nada extraño y sea como ayer y nunca más dejarnos. Viviendo demasiado, se me olvidaba que ya habíamos terminado, que nunca volverás, que nunca me quisiste. Se me olvidó otra vez
Que solo yo te quise. ¡Ay, sí! Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise. Se me olvidó otra vez. Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise. Se me olvidó otra vez. Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise. Se me olvidó otra vez que nunca volverás, que nunca me quisiste. Se me olvidaba que ya habíamos terminado, que nunca volverás, que nunca me quisiste. Se me olvidó otra vez que solo yo te quise.
Okay, so before our last song of the night, I'd just like to say a couple. So thank you everyone who has come. Thank you so much for being a part of my life and for being here to support me. Like, it really means a lot. So if you see in your program notes, I have a bunch of special thank yous at the very end with all the pictures. So first of all, I'd like to really thank Professor Rayford for taking a chance on me and taking me on as a student. You've really helped me grow a lot. And then I would like to thank the lovely Professor Brady for playing piano for me since freshman year, since my audition in high school, actually, so yeah. Also for my lovely ensemble, thank you guys so much. And to my family for helping me in every step of this process. Thank you very much. Also, thank you to Austin for being online. Y a mi familia que está viendo de México, muchas gracias por siempre estando, por siempre como apoyándome en todo. Y gracias, abuela, por el collar. And then also, okay, so I would also like to thank Grayson, our lovely sound guy. He's not in there, but he stepped in last minute, so that's why he's not in the program. Thanks, Grayson. Okay, a lot of people. I'd like to thank Lauren and Angela for helping me get ready because I was going to be a mess. So thank you guys. And also our lovely, so we got Holly, Michaela, Allie, Hannah, Lichty for helping me make this lovely jacket. Thank you guys. And also to Kaylee Golden for letting us use her iron. So yeah. And yeah, so I would love to share the last song with you. It's called Cielito Lindo. Many of you may have already heard it. It's like, the way I described it to the ensemble, it's kind of like Take Me Home Country Roads or something in Mexico. It's just like that song that everybody knows and everyone loves blaring at the top of their lungs. So if you feel like you want to join in at any point, if you feel like you've learned it, go ahead. You're free to join in. And oh, one more thing. As you'll notice that Joshua and I are going to have two different melody lines when we sing the verses. That's because since this song is such a popular song, each, like the different regions, depending on where you are, they'll sing a different version, like slight variations on the melody. So we thought that'd be a fun sort of thing to show you guys. Yeah.
Sierra morena, cielito lindo, viene bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. La mía, cielito lindo, no hay más que un paso. Antes que venga tu madre, cielito lindo, dame un abrazo. De tu casa a la mía, cielito lindo, no hay más que un paso. cielito lindo, dame un abrazo. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
I have a couple more quick things we need to do. Brady, if you could please come up.
Away from New Mexico, and now I have something to put on my office wall to show it off. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
I'm Professor Rayford, too.
It's heavy. Wow.
I forgot, they're in the program notes, but I forgot to thank the people who helped me travel and explore these places while I was in Spain. So thank you to Amanda Amornwichet and Ian Cullings and Garrett Chase for helping me to do my research while I was in Spain. Yeah, so that's the program, guys. Thank you so much for coming. This is it. I guess I'm done with college now or something, right?